creepiest Bigfoot sightings and encounters. Welcome to this video about one of the most terrifying creatures that legends say have roamed this globe, or perhaps still do. Bigfoot is his name, and for years, conclusive proof has been sought about his existence. Consequently, many videos of sightings and encounters with Sasquatch have occurred. Before we get to the creepiest sightings and encounters with Bigfoot, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more epic myths being unveiled. Now fast forward as we teach you more about this mythical creature. In the dense forests and remote mountainous regions of North America, a mysterious and elusive creature has captured the imagination of people for centuries: Bigfoot, also known by various regional names such as Sasquatch, Shunkum, and Yeti. This mythical being is said to be an ape-like creature, standing tall and covered in thick dark fur, and can reach up to a length of 1.80 to about 2.50 meters. The history of Bigfoot is deeply rooted in indigenous folklore, but the legend has transcended cultural boundaries to become a global phenomenon. Long before Bigfoot became a pop culture icon, indigenous tribes across North America had their own tales of large hairy beings that roamed the wilderness. These creatures were often considered sacred, possessing supernatural powers and playing a significant role in tribal mythology. The names and characteristics varied among tribes, but the underlying theme of a giant mysterious forest dweller persisted. As European settlers explored and settled in North America, encounters with large unfamiliar animals in the dense wilderness fueled the legend of Bigfoot. European folklore, with its own history of wild and hairy creatures, likely contributed to the assimilation of the indigenous tales into a more cohesive narrative that resonated with a broader audience. The 20th century saw an uptick in reported sightings and encounters with Bigfoot, catapulting the creature into mainstream consciousness. The infamous Patterson-Gimlin film of 1967, purportedly capturing a Bigfoot striding through the woods, became an iconic piece of evidence, sparking debates and investigations. However, skepticism surrounded the authenticity of such evidence, leading many to question the validity of Bigfoot's existence. Bigfoot became a centerpiece in the realm of cryptozoology, the study of hidden or unknown animals. Cryptozoologists and amateur enthusiasts embarked on expeditions hoping to find conclusive evidence of Bigfoot's existence. Despite numerous alleged sightings, footprints, and even hair samples, the scientific community remained skeptical, attributing many incidents to misidentifications of known animals or elaborate hoaxes. Bigfoot's enigmatic persona permeated popular culture, becoming a staple in books, movies, and television shows. From documentaries exploring the creature's lore to fictional tales of encounters gone awry, Bigfoot became an enduring symbol of the unknown and the wild. The creature's image is often synonymous with mystery, intrigue, and the unexplored depths of the natural world. While the majority of mainstream science remains skeptical, some researchers argue that undiscovered species may still inhabit remote areas, and Bigfoot could be one of them. These claims are given added strength by various past sightings and encounters. We take you on a frightening tour to the creepiest collisions with Bigfoot. Number 1. The Ape Canyon Incident. The Ape Canyon Incident of 1924 stands as a haunting chapter in the story of Bigfoot, recounting a harrowing encounter that left a group of miners shaken in a remote mountainous region forever marked by the specter of the elusive Sasquatch. Nestled near Mount St. Helens in Washington, this chilling tale captures the imagination and fuels debates about the nature and behavior of Bigfoot. In the summer of 1924, a group of miners led by prospector Fred Beck ventured into the dense and isolated Ape Canyon near Mount St. Helens. Their goal was to search for valuable minerals in the rugged terrain, unaware that their expedition would soon take a nightmarish turn. According to the accounts of the miners, their tranquil night around the campfire was abruptly shattered by a sudden barrage of rocks raining down upon them from the cliffs above. Bewildered and terrified, the men initially thought they were under attack by hostile Native Americans. However, as they peered into the darkness, their eyes widened in horror as they spotted massive ape-like creatures lurking on the cliffs. The miners described the creatures as towering, covered in dark fur, and possessing humanoid features eerily reminiscent of giant apes. Fueled by fear, the miners hastily retreated to their makeshift cabin, which they had constructed on a ledge overlooking the canyon. The creatures, relentless in their pursuit, continued to bombard the cabin with rocks, displaying an aggression that went beyond the ordinary behavior attributed to wildlife. The miners endured a night of terror as the creatures relentlessly attacked their cabin. Armed with firearms, the men fired back in self-defense, reporting eerie howls and guttural noises emanating from the creatures. The siege continued until dawn, when the miners made a desperate escape from Ape Canyon, leaving behind a chilling account of an otherworldly encounter with beings that defied explanation. Number 2. The Lakeworth Monster. Nestled on the shores of Lakeworth in Texas, this small town became the epicenter of an otherworldly encounter in the summer of 1969. The Lakeworth Monster, a creature described as part man, part goat, and part ape, emerged from the shadows, creating a mysterious and enduring chapter in the myth of Bigfoot sightings. This Texan tale captivates with its bizarre blend of humanoid features and animalistic behaviors. The calm atmosphere surrounding Lakeworth was shattered when residents reported sightings of a creature unlike anything they had ever seen. Descriptions varied, but common elements included a towering hairy figure with a goat-like face and cloven hooves. Witnesses claimed the creature emitted blood-curdling screams, threw car tires within human strength, and displayed an unsettling combination of human-like and beastly characteristics. Dubbed the Goat Man due to its goat-like features, the Lakeworth Monster quickly became a local legend. The first widely publicized encounter occurred on July 10, 1969, when a group of friends reported seeing the creature near the lake. The witnesses, terrified and shaken, described the creature as standing on two legs covered in fur with large horns protruding from its head. The encounter sparked both fear and fascination among the community. One of the most bizarre incidents associated with the Lake Nose Monster involved the creature hurling a car tire with incredible force. Witnesses claimed that the creature's strength was supernatural, challenging conventional explanations for the encounter. The tire-throwing incident added an eerie dimension to the story, further fueling speculation about the creature's origins and capabilities. News of the Lakeworth Monster spread like wildfire, attracting media attention and drawing crowds of curious onlookers hoping to catch a glimpse of the elusive creature. The tale even made its way into newspapers and television reports, solidifying the Lakeworth Monster as a cultural phenomenon. While some dismissed the sightings as hoaxes or misidentifications, others were captivated by the mystique surrounding this Texan Bigfoot. The legend of the Lakeworth Monster has endured over the years, becoming a staple in Texas myth. The creature's unusual combination of features and its reported acts of aggression continue to spark debate among enthusiasts, skeptics, and cryptozoologists. The tale serves as a reminder that in the vast and untamed landscapes of the Lone Star State, mysteries and enigmas may linger, challenging our understanding of the natural world. Number 3. The Falk Monster. Deep within the dense swamps and thickets of Falk, Arkansas, the chilling legend of the Falk Monster has embedded itself into the fabric of American folklore. With a history dating back to the early 1970s, the tales of the Southern Sasquatch, also known as the Boggy Creek Monster, recount a series of terrifying encounters that have left an indelible mark on the community and sparked a cultural fascination in one of the most infamous Bigfoot stories in the United States. The Falk Monster first gained notoriety in 1971 when reports of a large ape-like creature began to surface in the vicinity of Boggy Creek, a remote waterway near the town of Falk. Descriptions of the creature varied, but common features included a towering stature, shaggy fur, and a haunting, penetrating gaze. Eyewitnesses claimed the Falk Monster possessed incredible strength and agility, often leaving behind mysterious footprints and unsettling encounters. The most infamous encounter occurred in the small community of Falk when the Ford family reported a series of unsettling incidents involving the Falk Monster. According to the family, the creature exhibited aggressive behavior, attacking their home and terrifying the residents. These encounters, combined with reports from other locals who claim to have seen or heard the creature, quickly transformed the Falk Monster into a household name, inspiring fear and fascination. The Falk Monster's notoriety reached new heights with the release of the 1972 documentary-style horror film The Legend of Boggy Creek. Directed by Charles B. Pierce, the film dramatized the alleged encounters with the Falk Monster, blending reenactments with interviews of those who claim to have experienced the creature's presence. The film's realistic approach blurred the lines between fact and fiction, amplifying the creature's mystique and ensuring its place in the Bigfoot myth. In the decades that followed, sporadic reports of Falk Monster sightings continued to surface, keeping the legend alive. Researchers and enthusiasts conducted investigations exploring the dense woods of Falk in search of evidence. While skeptics dismissed the account as hoaxes or misidentifications, believers pointed to the consistency of eyewitness descriptions and the creature's enduring presence in the local legend. The Falk Monster story has permeated popular culture, becoming a defining piece of the broader Bigfoot mythology. It has inspired books, documentaries, and even a sequel to the original film. Number 4. The Sierra Sounds. Nestled in the heart of the Sierra Nevada mountains, a captivating mystery unfolded in the 1970s, captivating the world of cryptozoology and adding an intriguing layer to the enigma of Bigfoot. The Sierra Sounds, a series of eerie and haunting vocalizations purportedly recorded in the wilderness, have fueled debate and speculation about the language and communication abilities of the elusive Sasquatch. In the early 1970s, Ron Moorhead and Alan Berry embarked on a series of camping trips into the remote regions of the Sierra Nevada mountains. These excursions weren't typical outdoor adventures. Rather, they were a quest to record the sounds of wildlife in their natural habitat. Little did they know that their journey would lead to the discovery of something extraordinary. Moorhead and Berry began capturing bizarre and otherworldly vocalizations on their recording equipment. Described as guttural, whistling, and even conversational in nature, these sounds were unlike anything attributed to known animal species in the region. The recordings, known as the Sierra Sounds, quickly gained attention for their mysterious and seemingly intelligent qualities. One of the most compelling aspects of the Sierra Sounds is the alleged back-and-forth conversations between multiple creatures. Some enthusiasts and researchers argue that the vocalizations suggest a form of communication or language among the creatures, challenging conventional notions of Bigfoot as a solitary, reclusive being. The recordings feature a range of tones, pitches, and rhythmic patterns that, to some extent, hint at a complex form of communication. While the Sierra Sounds have captivated the imagination of Bigfoot enthusiasts, skepticism from the scientific community remains. Critics argue that the vocalizations could be attributed to known wildlife or even human-produced sounds, raising questions about the authenticity of the recordings. The lack of concrete evidence, such as visual confirmation or corroborating data, has led many scientists to view the Sierra Sounds with skepticism. Despite the controversy, the Sierra Sounds have left an indelible mark on Bigfoot lore. The recordings have been featured in documentaries, discussed in cryptozoological circles, and sparked ongoing debate about the nature and intelligence of Sasquatch. The cultural impact of these mysterious vocalizations continues to resonate, inspiring both believers and skeptics to delve deeper into the enduring mystery of Bigfoot. Number 5. The Shumcast. In the year 2000, a mysterious discovery in the dense forests of the Gifford-Pinchot National Forest in Washington added a new layer of intrigue to the ongoing saga of Bigfoot. The Shumcast, an unusual impression found in the mud, fueled speculation and debate among enthusiasts, researchers, and skeptics alike, offering a tantalizing glimpse into the elusive world of Sasquatch. The story of the Shumcast began when a team of researchers, led by the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization, ventured into the remote wilderness in search of evidence of the elusive creature. in a particularly challenging area known as Shumcast Meadow, the researchers stumbled upon an intriguing find: a large muddy impression on the ground resembling the imprint of a massive reclining primate. What set the Shumcast apart from the other Bigfoot-related discoveries was its peculiar characteristics. The impression appeared to show a substantial portion of the creature's body, including what some believed to be imprints of buttocks and a thigh. The size of the impression suggested a creature much larger than any known North American wildlife, adding to the mystique surrounding the find. Upon the discovery of the Shumcast, the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization and other researchers initiated a scientific investigation. The cast was carefully documented, and experts were consulted to analyze the unusual features. The researchers speculated that the creature might have been resting or rolling on the ground, leaving behind a unique impression that could potentially provide valuable insights into the anatomy and behavior of Bigfoot. Despite the initial excitement surrounding the Shumcast, skepticism and criticism quickly emerged. Some scientists argued that the impression could have been caused by known wildlife such as elk or a bear, creating an imprint that, when distorted, might resemble a more humanoid form. Others questioned the mythology of the investigation, raising concerns about possible bias in the interpretation of the findings. The Shumcast remains an enigmatic piece of the Bigfoot puzzle, and its legacy endures within the realm of cryptozoology. While the scientific community largely remains skeptical, the discovery continues to captivate the imagination of Bigfoot enthusiasts and researchers alike. The Shumcast serves as a reminder of the challenges and controversies inherent in the quest of evidence of the elusive creature and the ongoing mystery that surrounds the world of Bigfoot. Creepiest Bigfoot sightings and encounters. Well, those were the stories about the creepiest Bigfoot sightings and encounters. Obviously, Bigfoot scared the hell out of a lot of people over the years, whether he really exists or not. The debate about his authenticity will always live on because of stories like this and alleged evidence that come up again. One thing is certain though, the legend of Bigfoot will live on forever. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you again next time with a new video of Epic Myths Unveiled. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more such thrilling stories.